is Officer Lisa Smith. How can I help you?
Yes, I got a call from this number. I'm supposed to return the call.
Okay, when did you receive the call?
Let me see. It was earlier today.
Today? Okay.
Yes.
And what was the call regarding?
It's regarding
What was?
the Treasury Department. So there's some sort of tax fraud in my
Okay,
name.
okay. So can I know right now from where are you calling?
Yeah, the phone number. You want the phone number I'm calling from, or the phone number that was sent to me to you? Sent to.
Okay. Can I know your first name and the last name so that I can pull out your details, and I will let you know for what reason you haven't received a phone call.
Yes. My name is David. The last name is Barron.
Okay, just hold the line, David, so I'll just pull out your details, and I will let you know for what reason you have received a phone call.
Thank you. I'll wait.
Okay, David, are you there?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, yes, David, this is Officer Lisa Smith from U.S. Treasury Department with the
I'm
badge
sorry.
ID
What
number
was your name again?
IRM. This is Officer Lisa Smith
Lisa Smith.
calling you from U.S. Yes,
Okay.
and I'm calling you from U.S. Treasury Department, and my badge ID number is IRM 11503. You can take a pen and paper in handy so that you can just write down my name and the case ID number which I'm going to provide you.
Okay. What's this about?
David, now just let me tell you that just the reason behind of this call that you haven't received is about is to let you know there is some legal enforcement actions have been pressed under your name, and there is an arrest warrant having out in your name. Are you aware about your arrest warrant?
No.
Okay. David, the arrest warrant on your name is because you have been defrauded with the federal government and you've been running behind on your taxes. So can you tell me that who files your taxes? Do you file them by
No, that's
yourself
not
or you
true.
have
That's
been
not
appointed
true.
to? How can you say that?
Because I filed my taxes.
How, who files it? Do you file it or your accountant file it?
No, I do.
How do you file it? By online mail?
I mail it in.
How, okay. Since how long you've been filing your own taxes?
About 20 years.
Okay. David, just let me tell you that before I go ahead and give you more further information about your taxes. These lines are getting federally monitored and recorded, so I would just appreciate you to be specific what you speak and what you do because it's going to be used against you in the courthouse. And once you hang up this call or we get disconnected, the arrest warrant will be start activated automatically, okay?
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I will not hang up this call. Will you make the same promise?
I'm sorry?
I will not hang up. Will you make the same promise?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So, David, yes, David, now let me tell you that this is to do with the federal taxes for the year 2012 till 2016, which you have been running behind on your taxes. And let me tell you that I believe that you were been filing your taxes for 2012 till 2016. Am I correct?
Okay.
I'm asking you, I believe that you are been filing your taxes for the year 2012 till 2016. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, David, just let me tell you that this IRS have done audits on your taxes. this year for the year 2012 to 2016. And when they have done audits on your taxes, they have found there's a lot of errors and miscalculations on your taxes, which means that when you have been filing your taxes, it might be a mistake or you have done some kind of errors on your taxes because of which you are into a legal trouble. And let me tell you that this point of time, you have like I have your name has been listed as a tax defaulter, and I have a case file in front of me which shows that you are trying to defraud their own federal government. And David, we even tried to notify you the notice by sending a notice called CP503 notice to your mailing address. It was a legal certifying notice, so we didn't drop it into your mailing box. It should have been physically served in your hand. That point of time, David, you might be busy traveling in the city or you might be busy at your workplace. That's why the letter came back to the headquarters. And now headquarter people assumes that your intentions are not really good and you're trying to run away from the situation and with internal revenue money. Is that so? Are you trying to defraud your own federal government?
No, no, absolutely not.
Because now, David, let me tell you that I have just called you to only give you a final verbal notification that today we are going to start with the legal actions under your name, and we're going to send the officers at your doorstep within the 45 minutes with all the legal documentation and notice to show you regarding a tax issue, after which we are going to take you into a custody for a jail term of 6 months, which will be not available. So now, before I go ahead, David, do you have any more questions before I go ahead and start up with the arrest warrant?
Yeah, is there any way we can resolve this?
No, unfortunately, David, you cannot make this resolvement anymore because the arrest warrant have been,
Well, is there a payment
your
on what's
name
due
has
that
been
I can
taxed.
make?
No, you cannot make any payments now. I'm really
Okay,
sorry. You
so,
have to wait for the officers that you.
well, no, there's got to be a way that I can pay you something to resolve
No,
this.
you cannot. It's see. First of all, let me tell you that David, this is not an billing department or any collection agency. Okay.
Well,
So
what else
what
can I
I have
do?
done to doing.
What else can I do? Are you there, Lisa?
Now, David, I have informed you in this federally recorded lines about your taxes, which you have been done the mistakes and miscalculations. Now, I believe that there is no any more options left for you, but I have done my job informing you. So now, thanks for calling, and just wait for the officers at the doorstep with the legal
Wait,
subpoenas
Lisa,
and the all the legal
Lisa,
documentation.
Lisa. Can I ask you a few
Yes,
questions?
yes,
Are you okay with me asking you a few questions?
yes.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
Um. I think so, like maybe oh, 1 month or 2 months.
Okay. I cannot imagine this being a very easy job that you're doing.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
I
would think
know
most
that.
of the people there do not last very long. You see them leave fairly quickly.
Yeah,
Um, I guess,
yeah.
look, I know you have a job to do. I guess what I want to know is,
Mhm.
do you consider yourself a good person?
I know, but I can't.
Do you, well, are you being overheard right now?
Um.
So someone is listening
Mm,
to you right now, aren't
yeah.
they? Okay. Look, I
No.
understand,
Mm,
Lisa.
okay. So
I
yes.
look, I know this is hard. And I know the reason you
Mhm.
have this job is because it's probably the only place you can get some money. And it's not easy to
Mhm.
do because every time you call somebody and frighten them like this,
Yes,
it's got
that's
to
so.
eat the way at your soul. Like, it can't feel very
I know.
good. And I'm sorry
Mhm.
you have to do this, but I also know
Mhm.
that I think you're a good person. I really do.
Mm.
I can't
Thank.
imagine this being
Thanks.
a job that you would want your children to do or any of your family members.
Yeah. Of course not. Of course not. Of course
And
not.
even though you've been doing this 6 weeks, I can't imagine it's easy to sleep at
Mhm.
night knowing what you're doing with people.
One minute. I'm just explaining him about his taxes.
Uh-huh.
So he's asking for resolvement. So I'm just listening to him. Yeah, sir. Yes.
Okay. Yes, and let him know that I'm
Yeah.
serious about paying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sir, I have informed you about your taxes.
Yes.
Um, do you have any more questions about regarding your taxes?
Yes. You can let them know that I'm willing to pay so that you and I can keep talking. I don't want to leave you like this.
Mm-hmm. Uh, okay. Okay. So, just hold the line. So I'll just let my senior officer will
Wait, Lisa, can
let
I can I
email
ask,
them that you're trying to.
can I ask you
Mm-hmm.
before you go? Look, I know this is hard.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really enjoy this. I promise you,
Mm-hmm.
if you take off the headset and walk away, and never look back, you're going to feel a lot better. You don't even have to hang up on me. Just take off the headset and walk
Yeah.
away. Would you do that for me? Would you do that for me?
Uh,
You will feel
it's
better,
not
I promise.
easy. Uh, it's not easy.
You're not going to
I
be able
mean,
to do
I
this
mean,
the
like,
rest of the day, the rest of the evening. I know it's probably
yeah.
nighttime where you're at. And I know also that Lisa's the name they tell you to use. I don't need to know what your real name is. But, I know the situation you're in is pretty hard, but this cannot be easy for you. Would you just take off the headset? Don't even hang up. Just walk away. Don't look back. Would you do that for me?
I wish, but like, like it's not possible.
It's hard, isn't it?
Oof.
I know your
I
heart is
know.
beating. You're probably sweating like crazy. This is incredibly hard. I can't imagine the next phone call is going to be any easier than this one.
One
And it's going
second.
to get worse and it's going to get worse. Are you there, Lisa?
One minute. Mhm. I'm the.
Look, your
Yes.
heart is racing right now.
Yeah.
I know it. You got to get out of there. The longer you stay, the more it's going to hurt. I mean, I can just feel the pounding of your blood in your head right now and how hot it is there. You got to get out of there. You
I know,
really
but
you really do.
um, I can't. I think I can't talk anymore. Thanks
Uh,
for your opinion. I know it's very good that you
No,
take my name.
Lisa.
I
I'm
really
not going to leave
appreciate
you.
that. I'm
I'm
really
not going to leave
appreciating
you,
that,
Lisa.
but I'm really sorry.
I'm not going to leave you.